Crude inventories rose by 5.5 million barrels. Here to talk about what's happening and why we actually saw oil prices rise after that number came out. It's Tom Reilly. Tom, it's great to have you back. What'd you see?
Well, you know, we took the numbers this morning and we kind of dipped as they first came off. We came off about 30 or 40 cents. But I guess once they digested those numbers, we started rallying back, and now we're up actually almost $1 on these numbers. I think it caught a lot of traders by surprise. They were looking with the Dow being down almost 140, and with the numbers that we had with the big builds in the oil inventory and gasoline inventories that we'd be lower, and that's not the case.
Are we going to see any type of spread kind of narrow between the Brent and WTI crude numbers?
There was an article a week or so ago that looked for that was calling for the Brent-TI spread to kind of close up, get into about the $4 range and maybe even reach parity. This could be the start of that, where you get numbers that are bigger builds in the TI. There was a draw in Cushing, and I think maybe that's what people are focusing on. That's a couple of weeks in a row now they're starting to get draws out of Cushing since they reversed those pipelines, and that may be what's bringing us higher here. They may try to get that spread to parity sometime in the next few months.
Yeah, still trying to figure out why, though, we did see the kick higher after a short decline on these numbers, right?
Yeah, I mean, I would guess by the end of the day, everyone will have digested all of the pads, all of the numbers that came out, and I still think we'll be higher on the day. I don't know if we'll still be $1 higher, but it certainly looks like, seeing as Brent, I think, is pretty much unchanged, and we're almost $1 higher. This could be the start of that TI Brent spread coming in.
Let's turn to government shutdown. We're on day 2 already. What are you guys expecting in the pits? Is this going to keep affecting, or is it going to eventually hit oil prices?
Yeah, I think it has to. I mean, it's anytime you have 1 million people or 800,000 people not driving to work, it's certainly going to influence gasoline inventories. I think we're going to continue to see builds in those, but October's a month we always see big builds in gasoline. That should continue through November. We're going to start to look at the heating oil numbers a lot more closely, and that won't really have an effect from the government shutdown.
All right. Well, Tom, thanks so much.
Thank you.
You heard it from Tom. Keeping an eye on all of these numbers at the NYMEX for TheStreet. I'm Joe Deaux.